Do you recall where she finished in the World Championships? I thought she was fairly high. She did a very good
I
job.
want to say like 24th.
Yeah, that's pretty
That's
incredible.
very, very good. 24th in the world, this girl is.
Already the vault champion here this afternoon, going for her second title.
That's another strength move. It's very important to have strength.
These girls look so feminine. You'd never believe they're as strong as they are, but they really are strong.
Very deceiving.
Monica looks really relaxed up there. It's very unique. Standing layout into a flip-flop.
I kind of like that. Changing the order is nice. Now you could do that and add another backflip out of it. Think about it.
It would be a very nice line. Oh, a nice pose, lifting your leg, skill. Oh, nice side leap. Not many girls do this.
Now they have to do a leap series and they have to do an acrobatic series. Is that what it's called?
Oh, that
Like
was
that?
very nice. That, as we talked earlier, flip-flop layout, flip-flop.
All of Canada may be smiling as, oh my goodness.
Oh my.
Just
Suddenly
at the last
frowned.
second.
They broke into a frown.
Oh my goodness.
That's too bad. She had it going too.
She really
She
did.
was just doing an awesome job.
Oh, nice.
Nice dismount, gainer off the side with a double twist into the air. It's really unfortunate.
I want to ask a question. Do you think in the early season they tend to lose their concentration on the simpler elements of the routine because they're concentrated so hard on the acrobatic elements?
Sometimes that does occur. We concentrate so hard doing the very difficult elements, and then you do a full turn and just fall off the side. You really got to concentrate throughout your whole routine. Oh,
Yeah,
Just
and
off
that's
the
such a
edge.
simple element, and she
It's
just
a-
lost her concentration.
So again, as the two Canadians battle it down to the final of the balance beam, once again, a disappointment on the face of Monica there. A very disappointing night last night. She's come back with a vaulting championship here earlier today, but now has to wait for the results of the balance beam. And now, it could rest on the line of the floor exercise. 10-year-old Shannon Miller out of Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, gets ready for her floor exercise and a possibility of overtaking the leaders for the championship here.
very famous music from the musical Cats.
Wow.
As you can tell, she finished almost in the middle of the Florex mat.
Yeah.
She's so small.
She did 5 elements and still had about 20 feet to spare.
She's very unlikely to go out of bounds.
Maybe we can think up a new nickname for her in this event. On a flip-flop, double pike. Oh, too bad. Like I said, my guys would definitely not get up after that. She landed short on her ankles, and she just gets right up. She's so mean and tough. I guess when you're 10, you don't have as much pain as you do when you're 12, and so on and so forth. Huh?
Yes, you just don't realize the damage that you can sometimes do to your body.
She'll probably know it tomorrow.
Here she prepares for her dismount.
Whip through, flip-flop, double twister. That's a nice pass. I like the idea. She just stumbled out of it a little bit.
As you can tell, she really isn't too happy about her performance.
10-year-old, once again, Shannon Miller completes her floor exercise. Is it going to be Stafford or Bruce, or does somebody else slip in on the floor as we completed all of the 8 competitors, 9 in the balance beam? And again, all of them now wait for the judges to tabulate the score to join the 2 earlier champions, Gavachi along with Bruce. So as the Alamo City Women's Gymnastics Classic starts to wind down, we will name 2 more of our chances with the results of the beam and the floor exercise, and a little touch of humor coming up in a moment. We'll continue with more here once again from San Antonio after this timeout. Don't go away. San Antonio, the 4 of the exercises have now been concluded. The tabulations on the beam and the floor exercises are still being put through the computer. We'll have that for you in just a moment. Hutch Dvorak, again, the head gymnastics coach of Houston Baptist University, along with Kelly Garrison-Steeves, with yours truly, Sam Smith, here in San Antonio. Hutch, by the way, Houston Baptist with a big win in a collegiate meet in Chicago yesterday. I know you're very, very delighted with your troops in Houston Baptist.
Well, I really am. We won the National Independent Championships, which is all the major independent schools that do gymnastics in the United States. We beat Penn State by 7 points, which is a lot of points in gymnastics, so it was a really good win for us. Alfonso Rodriguez and Miguel Rubio, our top 2 guys, are now 1 and 2 in the nation in the all-around, so I'm very proud of that.
By the way, we've been notified that we have a late entry into, I'm not sure which event. Paulette Hunt is coming out. We'll have to get some information on Paulette. We understand she's slightly over age, but they're going to let her in this competition anyway. Paulette has elected, well, she's looking at a lot of things. She's elected to go with the balance beam. Kelly, you're very proficient on this. We want to make sure that you have a very accurate judging of Paulette's performance this afternoon.
Okay.
Okay.
Fans are in for a treat. This is unbelievable. Wait till you see it.
Exactly.
Yes.
I am just amazed that a man can do this. Now that's original.
Obviously the crowd enjoying it. Should we say, do not try without proper supervision? Should we put that in here?
This guy is such a tremendous athlete. That's the thing. To do a clown act in anything in gymnastics takes a great deal of athletic ability. He's got that as well as the right pizzazz to do it, pull it off. Looks pretty serious about that. Oh, there's his leap. Got the requirement out of the way, but just barely, huh?
Just barely. He certainly looks nervous.
He's psyching up. Yeah, he's nervous.
I'm not sure he's ready for this next move.
The girls don't usually take bows in their routines, do they? In the middle of the routine.
No, they don't.
Toe down. That's called using all of the beam.
Then some.
Right. He's used the top, the bottom, and the legs.
Well, in case my credibility might be doubted, that obviously is not Paulette, but Mr. Paul Hunt. He is the owner and head coach of the Hunt's Gymnastic Academy out in Midvale, Utah, and a tremendous, tremendous athlete, including 1969 Illinois State all-around champion, 71 Big Ten floor exercise champion, and 72 national floor exercise champion, just among many of his outstanding accomplishments. Paul Hunt, truly a show, add to the activity. We are not over yet, as a very attractive young lady coming onto the floor exercise area now. This is Sandy Frizzell. Sandy Frizzell putting on another one of our gymnastics exhibition this afternoon.
This is a new aspect of gymnastics, rhythmic gymnastics. I know it looks very, very easy, but it is very difficult. I've tried it just for fun, and they make it look so easy.
This is really a big sport in Europe, by the way. The Europeans the Slavic countries dominate rhythmic gymnastics, I believe, don't they, Kelly? The Bulgarians?
Yes.
And
Bulgarians are most
the
famous.
Russians are very good, of course. Of course, they're good at everything. Wow. Okay, what do you call that trick, Kelly?
I don't know. I guess a slide down the ball. I don't know.
As I understand it, they have all around, and each year or 2 years, they designate 3 of the 4 events to be competed in the Olympic Games. And they have ropes and wands and balls and clubs and all kinds of stuff.
I think it varies. Every certain year they change an event, or they add one and take one away.
You have to be part gymnast and part juggler, and a lot of showmanship.
Certainly it takes a lot of coordination. And here she picks up the ribbon to finish. You can tell she really plays to the crowd also.
Wow.
She's lucky she just doesn't step on that and get all twisted.
I'd look like the little calf at the rodeo after I got through trying to wind this thing around. Completely tied up.
She's really doing a fantastic job. She makes it look so fun.
It's probably her best event. This.
Yes. I know that is a requirement to throw the apparatus up in the air. That is very difficult.
Oh. Excellent routine by Sandy Frizzell. Very nicely done, along with a performance of Paul Hunt, as we add what we hope has been a very entertaining touch, along with that of the competitors here this afternoon. In all of our events, of course, the vaults and the bars have already been concluded. The beam and the floor exercises still to be named as far as the winners are concerned. And we are anticipating that, of course, after the competition of last night, that we can continue to have more coming up in the not-too-distant future here in San Antonio. Speaking of competition, Kelly, one of the things we want to ask you now, as you are in your countdown towards the Olympic Games, how do you try to pace yourself? What are you trying to do now to get ready for the Olympic trials coming up?
Well, personally, I have been competing for the NCAA, and so I have those competitions that I have to attend. But I am training very hard. I still have to work my compulsories. It's very important. Here and today and last night, they did not do the compulsories, but it is required routine, and they must perform them very well, just as they are just as important as the optional routines. So everybody is training these, every day just as hard as everything, the other routines.
And of course, the countdown is on towards Seoul, South Korea, the Olympic Games. Well, I understand Paulette is back. Oh,
He's back.
he may not be back for long.
His back is back.
Paul Hunt.
As we said, a good athlete has to bounce back, and he bounces all the time. Why would he subject his body to that abuse? Paul could pull this off.
Certainly.
It's amazing. Watch this.
Monica Kovaci looking on, still anxiously waiting for the results of the 2 events, but enjoying the festivities of the afternoon.
like they changed the music on him.
It's obviously, it's very talented.
He's got so many little subtle things that he does that if you're a gymnastics person, you can really appreciate, because these girls experiment so much with their dance and stuff. Basically, his whole routine here is an experiment.